In this video, we will talk about how to add and subtract matrices. So let's work through a few examples. Let's say we have matrix A with the following values, 4, 6, 5, and 4. And let's say we have matrix B with the values 3, 8, 7, and -1. How could we perform the operation A plus B? So the trick here when we're adding matrices is we want to add the values in the same positions of each matrix. So for example, this 4 is in row 1 in column 1. We want to add that with whatever value is in row 1 in column 1 of matrix B, which would be a 3. So we would get 4 plus 3. And we want to perform the same operation on every value. So this next value of 6, we want to add that with the value in the same position in matrix B. So 8. So we'll have 6 plus 8. And then we get 5 plus 7, and 4 plus a -1. So if we add these values, we get 4 plus 3, that's 7, 6 plus 8 is 14, 5 plus 7 is 12, and 4 plus a -1, that's 4 minus 1, which is 3. So this is our final answer. This is what we get when we add matrix A plus matrix B. And notice that matrix A is a 2 by 2 matrix, so it has 2 rows and 2 columns. And matrix B is also a 2 by 2 matrix. And when we add these two together, the end result is also a matrix that has 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay, let's try another example. Let's say we have the following matrices, A and B, and we want to add them together, A plus B. How can we do that? Well, once again, we want to add the values that are in the same positions in each matrix. So for example, we want to add the value that's in row 1, column 1 in matrix A with the same value in row 1 and column 1 of matrix B. So we would get 2 plus 1. And we would do the same with the value in row 1, column 2. We want to add that with the value in row 1, column 2 of matrix B. So we get -3 plus 0. And we perform the same operation over and over again. So here we get 0 plus -3, or 0 minus 3. And then we have 5 plus 1. Down here we have 7 plus 2. And over here we have -1/2 plus 2. So when we add each of these values together, we get 2 plus 1 is 3, 0 minus 3 is -3, and 7 plus 2 is 9. And in the second column we have -3 plus 0, that's -3, 5 plus 1 is 6, and -1/2 plus 2. If we want, we can think of 2 as 4 halves, because that's equal to 2. So if we have -1/2 plus 4 halves, that's +3 halves. So this is our final answer. This is what we get when we add matrix A plus matrix B. All right, let's try another example. Let's say we have the following matrices A and B, and let's say we want to do A minus B. So to perform this operation, it's similar to addition. We just want to look at the values in the same positions of each matrix and subtract them. So the value in the first column and first row of matrix A minus the value in the first column and first row of matrix B. So this would be 7 minus 6. And we can move on down the line. So -3 minus 0. And 0 minus a -6. So that would be 0 plus 6. And in the second row we have 0 minus 8. 1 minus 1, and 5 minus 9. So if we simplify, we get 7 minus 6 is 1, -3 minus 0 is -3, 0 plus 6 is 6, 0 minus 8 is -8, 1 minus 1 is 0, and 5 minus 9 is -4. So this is our final answer. This is what we get when we do matrix A minus matrix B. All right, let's try one more example. Let's say we have matrix A and matrix B, and we want to do A plus B. So in order to add or subtract matrices, they need to have the same dimensions. So if we look at matrix A, we can see that it has 2 rows and 3 columns. So we'd say that the dimensions of this matrix are 2 by 3. But if we look at matrix B, this matrix has 3 rows and 2 columns. So we would say the dimensions here are 3 by 2. Now notice that these dimensions are not equal. So that means we can't actually perform this operation of A plus B. So we'll write not possible. So that's something to keep an eye out for when you're adding or subtracting matrices. You need to make sure that they have the same dimensions before you add or subtract any values.